Hey everybody. Hey, hey, hey. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh my God. Oh my God. So this is my first live ever. And I am trying to figure this out. So I put in the chat, hey, hey, welcome and thank you so much for joining. My very first live. And then the funny part is, LOL, it's Frankie Joy Route's fault. So yeah, that's what's going on there. Anyway, Joy Route is here. Joy Route is in the house. Hey, Joy Route, thank you, Frankie, for hanging out with me and supporting me through this. I was just telling everybody that this is your fault. So let me explain why it's Frankie's fault, y'all. So Frankie is like my big sis, my YouTube coach, my first camping sister ever. So yeah, she has been encouraging me to do this. And I finally hit 1,000 subscribers. So thank you all for making that happen. I really, really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm truly humbled because this is really just a hobby for me to explain and share what I'm learning from part-time van life. And yeah, part-time van life. I do live in an RV, but I spend a lot of my time on the road, doing little road trips here and there. And so yeah. That's what's going on. Let me see who else we got in here. I am still working on this, y'all. I'm using something called Prism. Oh, Fran's here. Hey, Fran's Journey to Free. So yeah, Fran's Journey to Free, and Joy Route, Frankie have been super supportive. So shout out to both of them for encouraging me to do this. I truly, yeah, I would have delayed it. I would have put it off for a long time. So I'm glad they're here to get me through this. So yeah, let's see. What it do? GG is here. Hey, Danette, thank you for joining. I really, really appreciate it. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Frankie introduced me to this idea too about Vlogmas. So Vlogmas is like something like, what's the other term? Video every day in August, video every day in April. So it's similar to that, but it's Christmas related. So yeah, thank you, what it do, GG, for the congrats. But yeah, so Vlogmas is very similar to April video every day and August. So yeah, this is my chance to catch up on all of the footage that I have been collecting from let's see, South Africa, Las Vegas, Arizona, Chasm Fest with Where is Tiffany, South Africa with Lux Nomads, Antoinette. What else have I done? I think those are the two biggest. Oh, that's right. Me, Frankie, and some other ladies were hanging out in Georgia for a while, so I got some extra footage there. But yeah, so what I have on the agenda for my very first live is, first of all, just to thank everybody for the 1,000 subscribers, and for watching my content. Again, this is a hobby for me, but you know, it is mind-boggling that, you know, I've made it to 1,000 people who actually want to watch. So we talked about Vlogmas. What else did I have? I had some other stuff I wanted to talk about. Besides the fact that I'm nervous about doing my first live. Oh, that's right. I was telling Frankie and some of the other ladies that I talked to that the reason why going live on YouTube for me is nerve-wracking is because it's not like my lectures that I do where I teach online students. You know, I have slideshows. I have, you know, a whole, yes, 1K plus, Frankie. But yeah, so I am usually prepared to do lectures online for students that I teach online. But when it comes to YouTube live, it's just kind of like, not, I guess you can do the same thing, you can plan. And that's what I've done. Just a few things to talk about. So I guess in a sense, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, especially when you have people like Frankie and Joy Route. Go to her channel, by the way. Fran's Journey to Free, Francine, and then Danette, What It Do DG. Yeah, when you have people who are supporting you, it does make it a little easier. So if you've never gone live before and you're watching this video, I'm using Prism Live to do it. We'll see how that turns out. So far, I think we're okay. By the way, in the chat, can y'all, for some reason, it looks like there's a delay. Can y'all tell me exactly what you hear me talking about right now? Frankie, Francine, and Danette? Because, I'm testing it on my laptop too, just to see how it's going. Okay, so you can hear, all right, so you can hear me exactly as I'm talking. For some reason, it looks like a delay. Okay, all right, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it, y'all. It's after 9:30, and one of the other things I was saying is that I am not a night person, but this is probably the best time for me to do it on this weekend. So I'm pushing. This is by the way, this is my one video for December 3rd. So that's another good thing about doing this live. So let's see, we got 7 minutes in. Let me see how much more I can say. So New Year's resolutions, that's right. I wanted to talk about my South Africa experience. So specifically, I wanted to talk about the South Africa spa treatment that I had. So wait, somebody said ask questions about what we hear. Oh, okay, cool. Yes, okay, cool. So you can't hear me. So I wanted to talk about the spa that I went to in South Africa with Lux Nomads and Antoinette, her group. The name of the spa is inside the title of the video. So let me just see if I can find it. Or inside the title of the stream. So Lanzerac Spa in Capetown, South Africa is like a winery. And it is like, it's a winery combined with a hotel resort, combined with a place for you to just go for the day and do a spa treatment. Okay, so I signed up, me and my husband signed up for the spa treatment, and I chose the deep tissue massage. So I'm bringing this up because getting massages is one of my, I want to go back to it now that COVID is kind of, you know, and I feel more comfortable going to spas. I want to get back to doing regular massages. And here's why. When I was in South Africa, I chose the deep tissue massage. I had a wonderful masseuse, South African native, beautiful, you know, melanin. And so she did a great job. So she was like going in, right? Like she asked me if there were any trouble spots. And I was like, no, I don't think there's any trouble spots except for like, I really like it. I really like my feet massaged. What else? I really like my back. I think those were the main things, like my feet. Yeah. So that was pretty much what my focus was. So I was like, whatever, you should do it was a full body massage. So then I'm laying there, it's nice and peaceful, and and here, let me say this, not everybody can do a deep tissue massage, right? So I've done deep tissue massages here in the United States, and every time it's like they don't go like deep the way like you can really feel like the pain. That is what I needed, and so that's what I wanted. And so she was just doing such a great job. And I was like, wow, this is awesome. This is like the first deep tissue massage that I can feel like you're really getting the tension out, right? Which is one of the benefits of having a massage. So as she was massaging and doing a great job, I was getting, you know, super relaxed. There was a spot at the I want to say the bottom of my back, but the top of my buttocks, right? So your tailbone, right, like in between where your back stops and right up above your yeah. So look up if y'all know what the tailbone is. The tailbone, right there, smack dab in the middle. And I said, you know what? There's some tension there. I don't know what it is, but if you could just press in that spot for a while, for a minute. And she was like, yeah, sure. You know, she understood what I was saying right away. And so she pressed, and because she was already doing a good job, you know, I knew she was gonna do a good job, but she really pressed. And when she did that, I busted out crying. I mean, I'm not, and I told myself I'm not gonna cry on this live, especially because it's my first one. I told myself I'm not gonna cry, y'all. So she was pressing, going in, and I was like, that's it. That's what I needed, right? I'm like recognizing that that's what I needed. And so I just busted out crying, and I could not stop. When I say I could not stop, she had a brand new box of tissue, and I went through the whole box plus another half. I could not stop releasing whatever was coming, right? I mean, it was so bad. My nose was sore from me blowing my nose. And that's how much I was crying. I was really trying to paint the picture here, because I have never had a release like that ever. So my husband has sent me to 3-hour massages before, and I've never had a massage, I've never had a release like that. And so when I couldn't even understand what was going on, because she was like, "You okay? You okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I'm literally, my elbows are up on the massage table. And so as I started to think about it, I was like, you know what? That is some pent up tension from, or pain or trauma from losing my sister last year. So if you haven't watched that video, 2021 on Valentine's Day, I lost my sister, my one and only blood sister, a full blood sister, I should say that. Yeah. So my older sister, full blood sister, and lost her just suddenly. She dropped. She had a heart attack, or not heart attack, but she just dropped. She was at work and literally dropped dead. So it was shocking to me. And literally, it's only been what, a year and 6 months, 6-7 months, maybe more, just a little bit more. But it happened last year, 2021. And so that's, I believe, what was going on with me in terms of the release. And it was just, I was sort of embarrassed, because I was like, I don't know, I don't know, it was like it came from somewhere, and I'm like, how am I on vacation in South Africa having a good time, and I'm literally bawling, like, and I guess that the reason why I was embarrassing just a little bit, because in between treatments, she would do some, right? She did the back first, the whole full body back. And then we took a break. We had some wine, and, you know, talked with other people who were doing the same thing. And it was, my eyes were red, and I was just like, I couldn't explain. You know, all I could say was I had just a crazy release. And I believe that, yeah. So my new therapy, because since my sister has died, I haven't really signed up for any therapy, because I haven't connected with anybody that I felt that was resonating with me. And Fran says your sacral spine. I want to look that up, Fran. Thank you for saying that. Or Francine, Fran's Journey to Free. So yeah, I want to look that up, because I want to study that more. I feel like massage therapy is one of the only things that can release a certain type of attention. Like, you can talk all day about how something is bothering you and the trauma from it, but and you can exercise for mental health and all that other stuff, right? But massage therapy, I feel like that is my, that's going to be my, my long-term therapy for just everyday wellness. And I don't know if anybody can relate, but yes. So I had a really big release, and I'm glad I did, but it has because I used to get massages all the time, but it has renewed my interest in massage therapy. So that's where I'm going with that. That's what I wanted to bring up as a New Year's resolution. So let me ask, when was the last time y'all had a massage? We got RM, who's RM? Tell us. I can't recognize RM. Tell me, can you give me a hint? RM. Is that Reba? Somebody help me out. Who's RM? Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. So yeah, thank you for joining, RM. But yeah, so I wanted to talk about New Year's resolutions. Anybody had a massage lately? No. What? No? Okay, help me out. No, okay. All right. So we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out later. I'm glad you're here, RM. The other New Year's resolution that I have is just getting back on track. Right. Okay. All right, cool. Thank you for saying that. The other New Year's resolution that I have, let me see. Right. Okay. So the other New Year's resolution I have is that I want to get back on track with just my, okay, cool. She said, you know me, Fia. I'm a normal woman. Cool. All right. Awesome. That's good, because I don't want to reveal anybody's name. So Fran says her first massage was in Mexico. How was it, Fran? Was it just, did you have any special release? Or was it just for general, like, relaxation and stress relief? I'm really intrigued though by this idea of just, the spine and how all that works with, releasing tension, and because I teach a lot, and students I have, any given time I'll have like 100 students, but work and, just work-life balance in general, right? Self-care. Yes. So the other New Year's resolution I have is to get back to OMAD. I don't know if any of y'all have heard of OMAD. OMAD is, and I meant to play this little video here, to show y'all some parts of the spa before I move on to my second New Year's resolution. Can y'all see that video playing? Let me know. So I'm playing the video. Hopefully y'all can see, because right now I'm doing this on my phone, by the way, using Prism Live, and I don't see the video playing on my laptop just as a test. But the spa was a wonderful experience. I would go back there like right now if I could. But I'm gonna find some other spas in the Orlando area and figure it out, because I need 2023 is my year for. Okay, cool. Yeah. Fran says it became a regular habit and a great form of self-care. Absolutely. Yep. Massage weekly sounds wonderful. Okay. Yes, Joy Route. Yes. Y'all go, by the way, y'all go check out all of these ladies' channels. Fran's Journey to Free, Joy Route, What it do, DG? Oh, okay. I think I know now. I'm not gonna say. I think I know who RM now is. Okay, I get it. I get it. I'm glad I didn't say. I'm glad I didn't say the right name. Thank you for coming. I appreciate y'all. I so appreciate y'all. But yeah, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe it's been 20 minutes and I've been talking for 20 minutes like just freelance. Y'all, it really is Frankie's fault, but I'm grateful for her. I'm grateful for Fran, Danette, What It Do DG, and yeah. So this is just the videos. I'm just playing it through Prism Live, which I'm super happy about because it looks like it's working. But this was just me walking through the spa and talking to some of the ladies who were also getting ready to have their massages. And yeah, it was just a beautiful experience. There's a winery. Again, there's a resort. You can actually stay there overnight for, you know, just accommodations. Let's see what else. What else do they have? A restaurant. Food is just organic, vegan. You know, you could get fish, right? You could get pescatarian type of food too. But yeah, it was just off the chain. Just an awesome experience. And with me having that release first, it was just like, wow. I want to stay here now. I want to stay here for a couple of nights. But yeah, we had to go back to downtown where we were. Thank you RM, I appreciate the support. But yeah, we were staying downtown Capetown in the Hyatt, which was nice too, but not nearly as nice as this spa. So next time I go, I want to stay at the actual Lanzerac spa. Thank you, Fran. I'm working on it. So what are y'all's New Year's resolutions? Because I got one more. Oh, is it black owned in Cape Town? If so, I'm shocked but happy. I don't know. I just know that, you know, all of the masseuses I saw were African, South African, black. Yeah. So, but as far as who owns it, I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah. So, I'm just happy that it happened, but again, I was a little embarrassed because that's the first time I've ever released like that. So I think I'm sort of looking forward to that again, if there's any more tension that I don't know about. Or yeah, sometimes you just don't know you're carrying it around. You think you've released, because you know when you're grieving, oh my God, you're just crying all the time, and releasing all the time. So you're like, surely I'm okay now. But no, it just happened last year. How am I supposed to be over it already? And that's what I keep reminding myself of. But yeah, if y'all have any New Year's resolutions, please put it in the chat. Let me know. My second New Year's resolution, besides doing the massages, is to get back to something I used to do all the time, which is OMAD. It's called 1 meal a day. It's also known as intermittent fasting, which, you know, I grew up in a very religious home. I'm no longer religious, but I grew up in a very religious home where we fasted all the time. So I'm used to it, but you know, over the years, you kind of lose, you don't do it as often. And so, yeah, I want to get back to it because there's so many benefits, just, health-wise, hormonal balance wise, and then just overall, like, not eating too much. Like I could just eat all day if I wanted to, but I want to get back to disciplining myself with having whatever I want, right? And 1 meal a day for me. I have a friend here in Florida, Susie, that I traveled to the Grand Canyon with, and we have done it before, but we agreed, I think 2 weeks ago, that we were gonna try and do like one meal a day, but space it over, like, you can space it over like 3 hours. Your eating window is just smaller than normal. You don't eat all day, right? Because every time you eat, your blood sugar rises or it spikes, depending on what you're eating. So yeah, let's see what we got here. Am I missing? I think I'm missing some of the excuse me. I need some water. So Joy Route says, a New Year's resolution. More adventures, more creativity, health, wealth. Yes, Frankie, yes. And then RM says, going to bed and waking up earlier. All right now, sleep. You know, yeah, sleep is just as important as eating right or exercising. And yeah, I got so much done when I do this. Yeah, I like that, RM. Thank you for sharing that. But yeah, 1 meal a day allows me to have whatever I want. My eating window, you know, I started out as like having 1 meal span, putting it over like 3 hours, just kind of my eating window. And then that's not really 1 meal a day per se, but I start there because trying to go from eating all day to just 1 hour is really hard. So what I do is I take a smaller eating window, have my 1 meal, whatever I want, and then I stop. So say that I start eating at 5, I might stop by 7, right? So that allows me to have a decent meal, wait a little bit, maybe have a little bit of wine with some dessert or whatever, right? Later on, before 7 though. And then as I get used to that, I take it down to 2 hours, and then I take it down to 1 hour. So I am not a big, I know I'm not going to be a big gym rat. I do have, you know, Planet Fitness, but I'm not a gym rat. So I'm more of an adventure, stay active by doing more and more adventures, like, I don't know, riding my motorcycle, taking a walk, whatever. Anyway, so beauty of traveling, lots of walking. Yes, 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 yes. A nice quick stroll is plenty. Rest is essential. Absolutely, absolutely. When I travel. So Fran says, when I travel abroad, I tend to have 1 meal a day in the mid-afternoon. And I walk quite a bit since I am without a car. Yeah. You know, Fran, I'm glad you said that, because when I am, it seems like when I am doing a road trip, like for example, when I drove by myself to Arizona, I basically was able to stick to 1 meal a day when I was traveling by myself. If I'm just the only one literally pushing myself to get to Arizona. If I'm traveling with other people, that's when I started to eat more than 1 meal a day. Frankie's seen me kind of stick to it back in, what, 2020, I think. But yeah, so I'm trying to get back to that 1 hour and just get my system back under control. Fran says my goal for the new year is to work towards my 61 countries by the age of. All right, now that's what I'm talking about. Yes. So yes. So I like to think of myself as a global digital nomad, and Fran just is taking so many wonderful trips. I love the fact that she's 61 countries by the age of 61. I love that. Continuing to slow travel journey. Yep. If I walked around Mexico, if I walked around Mexico City while traveling, I would eat 10 times a day. Yep. It's so easy when you're on vacation, because you see stuff and you're like, oh, I want to try that. Oh, I want to try that. And you could save it all, I guess. You could save it all for your 1 meal, but it's super hard to do that when you're just out with friends having fun. So somebody's asking, Fran's journey, how many countries so far have you completed? Fran is on the move. For real, for real. I love it. I love it. I love it. Excuse me. All right. So yeah. Let me just, I am going to, I think I'm going to stop the video just because I don't want it to keep using up my bandwidth. But yeah, I had a wonderful time at the spa. What else was there? Anything else y'all want to talk about? I love the fact that this is working. I love the fact that I was able to schedule my first live and actually like started on time, and I am super grateful. Y'all just don't know how much Frankie has helped me over the last couple years. So yeah, it's her fault, but she has been really, really gracious with her advice, and yeah, good advice. And then all the ladies who are on here have been super supportive. So RM, Fran's Journey to Free, What It Do DG, I really appreciate that, y'all. I guess that's it. That's all I had. So Frankie, are you still in Ohio, or you what you doing? You Video looks good. Sound quality is crystal clear. Cool. I love it. Oh wow, oh wow. Okay. Fran's Journey to Free is at 24 countries already. I'm jealous. I love that. I love that. Yay at Coach. Coach at Joy Route. Yeah. So I think there's a delay. I think there's a delay, y'all. I'm glad, yeah, because I'm watching my screen and it looks like there's a delay. I don't know why. But y'all seem to be hearing me just fine. Oh, okay. Frankie's finally, okay, Frankie said something about Ohio. Okay, cool. So I hope Joy Route Frankie makes it down south so she can get some of this warm weather. And let's see what else I got here. What do I have? What else do I have? I would like to encourage anybody who doesn't have a channel, who might be watching this after the fact. Let's see, getting up out of here in a few days. Yes, Frankie. Yay. But yeah, anybody who doesn't have a channel, or if you are thinking, if you have a channel and you're trying to, get up the confidence to go live, it looks like I have been able to do it thanks to all the support and research. But it's not that bad, y'all. I have to say, it's not that bad. And I would just like to encourage everybody who's got a small, tiny channel like me. You know what? If you just do what you love, let everything else take care of itself. But it is nice to have a group of supportive ladies to, cheerlead you on. We support each other's channels, so it's really helpful in that way. Let's see. Went from 8. Okay, cool. Getting up out of here. Let's see what else we got in the chat. Now 9. Okay. I'm starting. Yes, definitely start a channel. If you don't have one, I encourage you to start one and do what is passionate for you. Because I have to say, it's just a hobby for me right now, because I have a full-time job, and I really the editing is crazy. So I have learned shortcuts, like doing some of the editing on my phone. One of the tools that I use, what is that tool called? Thank you, Shauna. Oh, Shauna's here. Thank you. I appreciate you for joining us. Thank you so much. But yeah, if you are looking for tools to use, this is Prism Live, which actually allows you to go live I forget what the YouTube requirements are. If there were 1K people in the room, it would be packed one. Yeah. So I'm grateful, y'all. I'm just grateful that the 5 to 7 people are here, 8 people, whatever it is, because this is my first one, and so I've always had this image of this what do I want to say? When I thought about going live in the past, I was always like, what if nobody shows up? Well, I guess I'll just talk, right? But it's always helpful to have somebody in the chat to collaborate with. It's the same thing with when I teach online. When I teach my lectures online, right? And, you know, students are not required to come to lecture. They should come to lecture because they'll learn, you know, they'll learn shortcuts to doing their homework. They'll learn more in general, but sometimes they don't show up. And so if they don't show up, I still have to do the lecture. So I'm literally, talking to nobody. I'm talking to myself, just like, you know, nobody's on here with me now except for the chat, right? But nobody, so if nobody's in the Zoom call lecture with me, talking to me, I literally am going through my slides as if whatever, right? I think I'm getting distracted by the chat, but I'm gonna get this right, y'all. I'm gonna get this right. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, Shauna. Let's see. Gotta have hype. Yes. We gotta support each other. And I will say after, you know, and I know we are all mature adults here. But you know, after the whole Shanquella, incident or, you know, situation, I am thankful for just good friends, right? For just people with good energy. Cause, yeah, you never know. But yeah, so to encourage those who have not gone live on your channel yet, I did it, and so can you. It's nice to have a group of supportive ladies to you know, cheerlead you on. Right. So Joy Rod is in there giving me tips right now. So yes, if you need support, definitely reach out to one of us. I mean, I'm sure over time we can make this group even bigger. But yeah, we're doing Vlogmas with Frankie, and Vlogmas is helping me push myself further than I would have pushed myself. Like, if it wasn't for Frankie and Fran's Journey to Free and Danette, or What It Do DG, and all the other supportive ladies that are on here right now, I you know, the Vlogmas thing, the 30 videos, or a video every day for 30 days, I probably wouldn't do it. So it's nice to have that support. And then I have so much content, so much footage, video footage and pictures that I need to get through. What's the point of taking it all? I mean, I got it from memories, right? But the whole point of my channel is to share my global digital nomad adventures. That's really why I'm here. People will see later. Yes, Frankie. Friendships are everything. So it's nice to have a group of, you know, just good energy, good women who support each other. And that's what it's about, right? Information is timeless. Further viewers will be able to benefit from what you share. Awesome. Thank you, friends. Journey to Free. So yeah, y'all check out their channels. Fran's Journey to Free, Frankie the Joy Route, What It Do DG. And I know a couple of people in here don't have channels, but yeah, I encourage everybody to start one. You never know how it might turn out, and you can do it part-time like me. I'm not, you know, full-time at all. I think, let me see, what else do I have on my list? I'm looking at my notes, y'all. I'm looking at my notes. I can't believe I can't believe how easy this turned out to be. I've been agonizing over, Yeah, I've been agonizing over going live for the longest. So, and I actually did. I think me and Frankie talked about this. I said, you know what, when I get 1K, when I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna go live, and that was my way of really pushing it off till later. But I think that yeah, it's more than 1K right now, and so I needed to do it. I'm glad I did it. Thank y'all for pushing me. Yes, yes. I have a lot of footage that I need to put out there. Fran's Journey to Free. Yeah, that's it, y'all. I have a ton of footage that I'm going to be working on. And so since we're doing this Vlogmas thing, I'll try to give y'all an update on the OMAD too, like the 1 meal a day, and whether I actually stuck to it or not. Cause it's not the new year yet. So I've kind of already sort of started practicing. But if I don't stick to it, I'll kind of try to be honest and mention it. I'll mention it. Oh yeah, good idea. House sitting idea. Channel. House sitting channel. Good idea. Yes, I would definitely watch that. But yeah. So Dr. S travels the world. Yeah, I love that. You're right, right? Dr. S travels the world. That's a good channel name too. Good idea, Frankie. See, y'all, I'm telling y'all, Frankie is a gem. She is a diamond. She is a beautiful soul, and I appreciate her. Just for coaching all of us and motivating all of us to do more than we think we can, right? Because, it's just nice to have the encouragement. And somebody who's been successful. Frankie's successful on YouTube, so I appreciate her and her advice along the way. What else do I have here? I think that's it. What else y'all want to talk about? I think we're at 42 minutes. So house sitting, I will say I have considered house sitting, but I think Shauna, you mentioned that you don't have to do pets, because I don't have a dog or a cat, even though I have thought about getting a cat. But I keep hearing that cats are not quite, they are independent, but that they get into a lot of stuff. And they get all over they climb up on a lot of stuff. So I haven't convinced my hubby that that a cat is a good addition to our RV. So, but yeah, Shauna had mentioned about house sitting, because I want to sign up, but in the past I've always thought that house sitting was, you had to house sit pets too, but apparently you don't have to. I think there's probably, and maybe Shauna can answer this question. Maybe there is a lot of house sitting jobs that don't have pets, but I think the majority do have pets that you have to house sit. So I don't know. I know that Stephanie Perry is doing the house sitting school as well. She's where I first heard about house sitting, but Shauna's actively doing it. So, yeah, I love the idea of free rent while you travel, or free accommodations while you travel. So yeah, I'll probably keep looking into that. All right, where we at? I'm checking the chat. I love it. Joy Rouse says, I will only house sit goldfish. You know what? That's a good idea. I like that. The idea that you don't have to, you just feed the goldfish and, make sure they get something to eat, and as long as you don't have to clean the tank, right, Frankie? Okay, so Shauna says there are quite a few without pets, but most have pets. Okay, that's what I thought. So there are a significant amount that have pets. That don't have pets, which I think I wonder if they probably go fast. I wonder if they go fast. So I'll just have to look into it. But I'm always trying new things. But yeah, yes. I appreciate y'all sharing and hanging out with me and being so supportive. They have turtles. Oh, turtles! Yeah, okay, yeah, because turtles move small. I mean, they move slow. I wonder what it's like to pet sit a turtle. That's interesting. I never considered that. Parrots, yes. And you know what? I'm glad. So Shauna said turtles, and then Frankie Joy Route says parrots. And I've always wanted, if I was going to get a pet, it was going to be a cat or a parrot, because no cleaning whatsoever. Yeah. I think pet-free homes tend to be longer stays, which can be positive. RM says, okay, good point. Friends during the freeze said a worm or an ant farm. Really? A worm or an ant farm? Huh. These are things I have not thought about. Shauna says rabbit. Okay, rabbits would be fun. I held a rabbit for the first time when I went to South Carolina at Kidogo Farms. I hung out with What It Do DG at Kidogo Farms this past summer. Yeah. And I got to hold a rabbit for the first time. Longer stays. Okay, so the pets will give you, if you house sit and there's a pet involved, then you tend to get a longer stay. That makes sense. Whereas if you have nothing to babysit in terms of a pet, then yeah. Okay. Dinosaurs. RM. You're funny. Yeah, that would not be on my list. I'm trying to think of cats, dogs, rabbits, turtles, rabbits, parrots, because they would be in a cage. But they would talk to you, right? Parrots would repeat everything you say. You'd really have company. I actually, what are those things, RM? Yeah, so I actually thought about, I think I was talking to somebody, probably Frankie, while we were in Georgia. And, I was saying that I forget who I was talking to. Maybe it was Frankie. But I was saying that, that if I were going to do house sitting, I would like to do it with my van, right? Because I was thinking, oh, the houses that I'm house sitting might have cameras in it, and I want to just be comfortable, so I would just sleep in my van, but then go inside the house and check on things, and then sleep in my comfortable Class B, right? Chickens. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Like a farm. Kids. But yeah, I was saying that I would love to do house sitting in the US, right? Where I'm driving around in my Class B to the different states, wherever I'm gonna, or location in Florida that I'm gonna house sit, right? But I would not sleep in their house because I don't know. Everybody's, yeah. Germs, whatever, right? So I was saying all of that because of the whole camera situation, but Shauna was saying that apparently housesitting.com, I think, encourages the hiring house sitters to disclose whether they have cameras in the house. So that was a little comforting, but I don't know. Yeah. So that was good to know, because I didn't know that was, yeah. They're putting that as a best practice on their site. So yeah, I'm still questioning it a little bit, because I'm just like, I like my own space, right? Chickens are not for frying. Yeah, if you're gonna house it, roosters and chickens, yeah, don't fry them, for real. Y'all are making this easier. I appreciate that. keeping me laughing. All right, so what do we got? What are y'all doing for the rest of the weekend? Oh, you know what? I would encourage anybody who's looking for a really good movie. Anybody who's looking for a really good movie, go see Black Adam, Wakanda, and Woman King. So I'm a big crybaby when it comes to, like, you know, movies that, yeah. So I cried during Wakanda. I cried during Woman King. And there was no reason to cry, I don't think, in Black Adam, but it was super action-packed. Is it Dwayne Johnson, The Rock? Yeah. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, is like the main character of Black Adam. And it was so good, without giving it away. It was so, I mean, it was, I would say it is like the perfect, after watching Wakanda and Woman King, Black Adam is like, just, I don't know, it's like a third really good movie in the same genre, and without giving it away. Yeah, so good stuff. Black Adam, again, it was Dwayne Johnson, and I forget all the other characters, but let me look it up real quick. Black Adam, Dwayne Johnson. I'm trying to remember the other characters. But yeah, we went to a theater, and they have where you can eat at the same, you can order food while you watch the movie. And me and hubby did that. We did Wakanda for Thanksgiving, and then we did Black Adam. So all this Hodge, let's see, Noah, Sarah, I don't know the rest of these people, but yeah, so Black Adam was really good. Woman King was really good. The Rock, yes, super good. And Wakanda, of course. I want to go see, and I think Woman King just came on Amazon Prime. So, yeah, I'll be watching Woman King again. And then I'll be watching Wakanda once it comes on Amazon Prime. And then Black Adam, I probably will watch it again. And then, oh, this weekend, I am headed to watch Avatar. Avatar is one of my all-time favorite movies, too. Let me see when it's showing. I think it's out. I think Avatar, is it out? Do y'all know? I think it is. It looks like it. Let me see. No, Avatar 2, Under the Sea, or something like that. Water, okay, there it is. The Way of Water. That's the new one. And it looks like, let me see. When is Avatar come out? Avatar. I thought it was December. Okay, yeah. So I guess I won't be going to see it this weekend because it's coming on December 14th. No, 16th in the United States. So it's coming December 16th. So that'll be not this weekend, but about a week and a half from now. So I will be headed to watch that. But yeah, just some really great movies came out late this year. December 6th. Thank you, RM. Yep. Right. Wakanda was super good. I gotta watch all the, and you know, let's see. Black Panther, the first Black Panther, when it came out, I went to see it 3 times in the theater. Like, I didn't even wait for it to come out on digitally, or not digitally, but like on Amazon or whatever. I went and saw it 3 times. I was so impressed the first time. But yeah, I'm gonna watch all 3 of them, all 4 of them actually, Avatar 2, at least twice. So, because you know, the first time you watch a movie, you're like, you know, you're impressed and you see what you're supposed to see the first time, right? But then your brain starts to process some of the hidden messages. some of them messages that resonate with you personally. And so watching it a second time is like, yeah, it really, my brain can take better notes the second time on the spirituality of the movie. Oh, right. Yes, 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 yes. Woman King. Right. I love the Woman King too. It was a message of healing. For those of you who haven't seen it, ironically, a really good message of healing. Oh, wow. RM says, I saw Black Panther in Bangkok. Found 2 other Black Americans to see it with. Awesome. That's cool. That's cool. RM, thank you for sharing that. And then Shauna said something about the Woman King. What did you think? What did you think, Shauna, just in general about the Woman King? I was super happy with the results of Woman King. Yep. Me too. So yeah, I'm super impressed with all the movies that have come out this year, especially late this year, because I hadn't been to the theaters in a while. And yep, me, Frankie, and Donna, and some other ladies went out and saw Woman King together, and that was beautiful. JG, thank you for joining and hanging out. I appreciate that. I can't believe I've been talking, y'all. I can't believe I've been talking this long. This is way better than teaching a lecture online. I will say that. I interact with my students when I teach, but yeah, I mean, it's more serious, but yeah, this is it's more fun. Yeah. So thank you all, y'all. It's been 57 minutes. I can't believe I've been talking this long. And yeah, Prism Live is doing well in terms of helping me live stream this. There's another Fillmore Go. That's what I meant to say earlier. For those of you who okay, how to join the chat. Okay. JG had to figure out how to join the chat. No problem. Thank you, Shauna. I so appreciate your support. But yeah, Fillmore Go is something I'm switching back to people who are having YouTube challenges, who want to start a channel, or maybe the editing has become overwhelming. I switched over to Fillmore Go instead of doing iMovie on my laptop, because I have a Mac. Instead of doing edits on my Mac using iMovie, because it feels like work. I'm on my laptop already all the time doing grading and all kinds of other stuff. Thank you, Frankie. Yes, smashing the like button does help. I appreciate that. Smash the like button to help the algorithm. So yeah, Dr. JG. What was I saying? See, and that's the thing about doing these lives, when you don't have everything scripted the way, whatever. I'm gonna get back to it. Those of you who are gonna start a channel, or you are you have a channel and you want to cut back on how much editing you have to do, doing it on my phone makes it feel like less work. And that's because I'm always on my laptop grading and answering students and giving lectures. So when I get away from my computer and I just have my phone, I can pull up Fillmore Go. You do have to pay for that. It's not free. And thank you, JG. Oh, thank you. I was worried about the lighting too, RM. And it worked out. Thank you. But yeah, so if you're interested in the app, Fillmore Go, I forget how much I paid for it, but it was on sale. And yeah, it's super helpful because you can get the videos done, add a title to it, and you're like, it's over. Super easy. And then if you want to go live, and I'm not no expert, as y'all can see, I am not no expert at going live. This is my very first one, and I am still figuring it out. In fact, yeah, I got to figure out how to do this from my van next time. But I want to have Frankie on, and Friends Journey to Free, and What It Do DG. I want to have more friends on the next live. That would be nice because, and I say that because YouTube just recently came out with a new feature. When you're getting ready to upload a video, there is a new feature called on your phone. I've only seen it on my phone. There's a new feature called what's it called? Go live together. Go live together. YouTube has a new feature now, and I haven't done the research to figure out how to get other people on and how to do all that. So this is just a basic figure it out, try it, test it, and yeah. So now that this has been successful, thanks to y'all, thanks to Frankie and all y'all. I would love to have Frankie on as a guest, and all of y'all come on to a live, because yeah, it's more fun when you have other people to talk to. But the fact that y'all are in the chat is off the chain for me. It's like super helpful. It's super helpful in giving me stuff to talk about that I didn't have planned. That would be fun to watch. Yes. So yeah, thank you for all the feedback and the positive energy. Y'all just don't know. I can't believe I actually talked about my massage and the whole release thing without crying. So y'all have been super helpful in keeping me laughing. Yeah. So I think I will say next time, the thing that I've learned so far is next time I should probably have a few more topics listed on my little notes. I took some notes just so I could kind of remember what I wanted to talk about. But it does help to have y'all in the chat and just, giving me stuff to talk about. So super helpful. So I want to interview y'all live. Yes, please act up. Please continue to act up, Joy Route. Yeah, keep that good energy flowing. All right, y'all. I think we're over an hour. I'm not sure what to do next. I know I'm not supposed to say that on a live, but I've talked about everything. I will say, let's see, what other country do I want to go to? The next country I want to go to. I think I want to go to Mexico. I met some ladies. Yeah, I met some ladies in Mexico. So I think I want to do that next. And yes, we should do like maybe a New Year's, I don't know. We'll do something, Frankie. We'll figure it out. Get Fran on here. Get What It Do GG on here. Shauna. RM maybe. Anybody who's not, who's willing. No, we're not going to force nothing. We're just going to flow, right? But yeah, I want to learn more about the feature. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about the feature, the new feature, Go Live Together. And there's a feature that YouTube allows. Yeah. So yes, good point, RM. Thank you. So the next live is, when is the next live? That is a really great question. I do not know. But now that I've done this, and it's been successful, I think what I'm going to do is, try to schedule one per week, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. So maybe schedule one live a week until I try to put it on a regular schedule. Because I think that tends to be a good idea in terms of getting people to attend or whatever. But yeah, I'm still learning, so I really don't know. But that is an absolutely great question, RM. Thailand, Chiang, what is, Thailand would be nice to visit. I think I want to do some lives. I did South Africa, right? I did South Africa. I did Rwanda. I want to go, actually, I want to visit one African country. It would be nice if I could do one African country a year, or maybe a couple on each visit per year. Just, you know, to get my money's worth out of the expensive tickets, international tickets. Australia, yeah, I've heard some good things about Australia. Inform us in your community chat. Okay, yeah, yep. Still want to go there. Community with a few topics. Ask me something. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, RM. Okay, yeah. So I'll put something in the community chat and ask people what they wanted, what topics they want. Right. So I could do a live that just says, I've seen people do the ask me anything, like you just said, and frequently asked questions. Type. Yeah, ask me anything. Give me ideas and topics to kind of worried about. Loose. The Seychelles. Woo, yes. Mauritius was on my list as well. Mauritius is an African country. So Seychelles, Mauritius, definitely two of my favorites to want. And Madagascar, anything on the east side. I haven't been to West Africa yet. So Ghana, Sierra Leone, quite a few of them over there that I wanted to visit. But street food, insurance issues. Yeah, topics. Thank you. Street food, insurance issues. There's so many. Yeah, y'all giving me some really good ideas. Yep. So I don't know when the next live is, but I know it's possible. Now that I know it's possible, I think I'm gonna do some reflection. I'm gonna do a lot of reflection on just this process that I've been able to go through with y'all, and figure out how I can make it happen more often, because I do have to do a video every day because of Vlogmas in December. So I think the live would actually be easier in some ways, especially if I have the time once a week, and maybe not every day. Yeah. So anyway, I think we're good, y'all. I think we're good. We're over an hour, and I so appreciate y'all. Let's see. JG says you could talk about your transition from sticking. Oh yeah. Yeah. I guess I haven't talked about that a lot. Transitioning from a 5-bedroom house. Woo, that was a journey. That was a journey. Yeah. I could see that being a video, a whole video all by itself. Chiang Mai, Loose Dog Street. Thank you. Okay. Joy Route is responding to somebody else, I think. Yep, I like that. So talking about the transition, yeah, and how I talked my husband into it, because it took a minute. It took a real minute to convince him that moving from a 5-bedroom house to an RV, that's like a third the size of a house. So, but there's plenty of room for just 2 people. The fifth wheel. But yeah, definitely a good topic. Y'all have given me some wonderful ideas to think about. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Frankie, tell me how to do this. I think I'm about ready to wrap it up, only because I have a presentation I have to give in the morning. Downsizing. Yes. Downsizing. Minimalism. Absolutely. I'm gonna try to wrap this up, y'all, around, say, 1. Let's see, it's been an hour, so let's see, 10:45. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you, RM. Thank you for the good idea, RM. And downsizing for sure. Giving away stuff. Whew, selling. I didn't sell anything. I just gave it all away. We just gave it all away. Brand new stuff. Old stuff. We were just like, you know what? It can't come with us, because when you move into a fifth wheel RV, right? It's already furnished. You can't bring your refrigerator and microwave and TVs. You know, the 4 TVs are already installed in it. So yeah, that's a really good topic. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So once I make it through all my footage from the last few road trips and South Africa trip, definitely I want to do like a live where I'm just talking about whatever people want to talk about. But I think I can do that in between anyway. I don't have to wait till I get through all the footage. Look at me processing out loud. All right, so it's about 10:40, and I think I'm going to wrap up by 10:45. But I just want to say good night to all y'all and thank you. I know that some of us are on different time zones, and so I appreciate those of you who are here, you know, all over the United States. I appreciate you. And thank you for helping me to get to 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate the support. Yeah, you know what? I gotta convince my husband. I gotta convince hubby to get on camera and actually, like, yeah, yes. You know, that's a good idea. Like, what it's like to live in an RV as a couple. Yes, relationships. Yep, because, you know, communication, compromise, is, you know, those are 2 of the biggies when I give people advice for how I made it to, let's see, how long have I been married? 30, 2023, I'll be 32 years. Wow. Yeah, so how do you make it to 32 years? Communication, compromise, loving each other. And so if you're in an RV, yeah, you need, yep, you need those 2 recipe or ingredients for a good marriage. But yeah, we're still a work in progress, keeping it fresh, keeping it spicy, as much as we can. All right, so 10:42, y'all. I think I don't want to hit the button too long or too soon, but it's 10:42 Eastern Standard Time. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. And just say, y'all have been fabulous. Y'all have been a fabulous, fabulous audience, and I appreciate every last one of you who popped in, even if you couldn't stay. I appreciate it. I do. So I think what I'm supposed to do is, I think there's like a minor delay, but I'm gonna wait for my laptop to show that I'm stopping. So I'm gonna hold up my fingers to my face so I can, when the delay comes. Oh, thank you. Yes. Me and my husband got married when we were 20 years old. And 32 years it'll be 32 years next year. Yep. Well, it's 31 now, but oh, thank you, Shauna, RM, JG, Fran's Journey to Free. Yes, good energy. Thank you. I'm gonna hold these 2 fingers up so I know when my video has caught up. Thank you, Shauna. I see you. I see y'all. Thank you. Yeah, living a quiet, peaceful life is what it's about. Quiet, peaceful life. All right. All right. I'm waiting for it to catch up to me. I gotta figure out why my laptop is showing that I'm still talking. I think it's catching up though. I'm still talking. There we go. I'm still talking. So I'm going to stop talking. When I stop talking, it's officially done. Good night. Good night, y'all. Good night. Good night. Good night. Thank you so much. It's 10:45. And I appreciate y'all's time. So thank you. Stay tuned for the next live. Okay. All right. I think I'm just supposed to hit the button. Is that what I'm supposed to do? I'm just supposed to hit the button. Yeah, I think I'm just supposed to hit the button. Oh, good idea, JG. Good idea. Okay, I'm just gonna hit the button and say good night to everybody. Thank y'all. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Bye.